The Shrine of Saint Joseph on 1220 North 11th Street, St. Louis, Missouri. It was founded by Jesuits in 1843, which were predominantly German immigrants. The land was donated by Miss Ann Biddle. Blessing of the cornerstone was done by Bishop Kenrick on the 14th of April in 1844. It was dedicated in August of 1846 on the first Sunday with the Father James Vandervelde, and later Bishop, later he became a bishop of Chicago. The Shrine of Saint Joseph is known for the miracle which happened, or supposed miracle which happened on its grounds, which involved a Mr. Strecker in 1864 of March on the 16th, who, after a soap accident, he's a soap factory worker, and he became injured and was predicted to die relatively soon. He attended a church, or attended the church that the Shrine of Saint Joseph now is, after a suggestion by his wife, where he was allowed by the priest to touch a relic of the Blessed Peter Claver. In a few days' time, apparently he healed, and it was considered a miracle. This miracle was confirmed by the Cardinal Bianchi in Rome in 1887. This became one of the two miracles required to make Peter Claver a canonized saint. In 1866, they began to remodel the church once again, but however, it was quite frequently interrupted by the current cholera epidemic. The epidemic is also the reason, leads to the source of why it is called the Shrine of Saint Joseph. You see the congregation there prayed to Saint Joseph. They said if they would create a memoriam in his honor if he would protect the congregation from the dying from the epidemic. Nobody who agreed to this pact ever caught cholera from the epidemic, and the shrine, or the church was then named the Shrine of Saint Joseph. The altar of miracles, the altar of answered prayers, I apologize, this is what it is known as. The altar of answered prayers was the name for that. In 1860, the remodeling became finished. Then the church was then remodeled once again in 1880, and it was finished in 1881. That is how we get the Romanesque fronts that we now see today. Due to some suggestions of possible danger, the tops of the towers on the westworks were capped off, and that's how we see it is currently. That's how we see how it is today. It is currently owned by the Archdiocese of St. Louis. The altar of answered prayers, I apologize, is a replica of the altar of Saint Ignatius in the Jesuit Church of Rome. However, the difference is the image of Saint Joseph and the Christ child are substituted. I apologize for not mentioning this earlier, but the man who was injured, his name was a Mr. Strecker, I believe. Yes, Ignatius Strecker, who was predicted to die within 2 weeks of his injury. As far as that goes, that is all the history. Oh, and the church is now under control of an archbishop, and it is a Roman Catholic church. That is all I have on the history of the Shrine of St. Joseph, and have a good day.